Good morning or evening, friends. Welcome back to the show that it ends a lot. Let's just be honest. It ends a lot. I am JP, here kicking it with you with Wise Guys Gaming, and I want to chat with you. What do you do when you fight somebody who's got your goat? They're just out there mauling you. What do? Why you adapt, of course. You can't sit back and say this character's overpowered, this character's too strong, so on and so forth. You got to be willing to take some time, see what caused you to lose, and figure out what might be the best way to get a victory next time you play them. Because 9 times out of 10, I don't remember who I was listening to. I want to say I was listening to F.A.N.G or something like that back in the good old days of cross counter. I miss you, Gooey and Ryan. Gooey and Mike. I want to say F.A.N.G was saying something to the effect of, a lot of times we get in our head that we're playing a specific player, but you're never really playing a player, you're playing a character. Because no matter how good a character is, or a player is, he can't do anything outside of the parameters of that character. Zangief's never going to sit back and throw Hadouken. He's just not. Right? So if you can get a good zoning game going, Zangief's going to have some problems. Because he can't just negate that strategy. He's got to deal with it and cope with it. So you have to kind of know your character that you're playing against, but also in doing so, you can watch for player tendencies. And once you discover player tendencies, you can do stuff to keep from getting stunned and knocked to the ground. And stunned don't like that. I got stunned on. Nah, we got them blocks. And that's one of the things that I did in this particular game that is a bit of an adaptation. Did it again. Adaptation is blocks. Like, it doesn't sound like anything revolutionary or anything, but just the ability to sit calmly in the midst of all the pressure that F.A.N.G was bringing to me and block, that goes a long way. That goes an excellent amount just to be able to sit and block. Because when you start to panic, you start to press buttons. And the more you start to just press buttons in this particular game, the more dangerous of a game you're playing. Because in Street Fighter, you do have that crush counter mechanic, that counter mechanic, where a bunch of attacks are much more deadly because you pressed a button. So you kind of got to be careful of what's going on here. Right now, I'm playing right into his hands again. His zoning's just a little bit better than mine, unless I've got meter, and he doesn't have to have meter. So I got to kind of find a way around his zoning. Jumping in is not the way. But this is actually very promising to be at the range he likes to stay in. I can use short tatsus or low kick tatsus to kind of get over his little poison cloud and between the teardrops of poison he throws out. So we got some stuff we can work on. Also, one of the things I need to work on is my anti-air, because I don't I can't talk. I don't anti-air him nearly enough. Like, I just gave him free damage on that. Keeping pressure on him. I don't know why I backed away right there. I should not have backed away. Because F.A.N.G is kind of like Dawson in that they kind of need time to get their strategy going. Had he gone for Cloud, I think I would have got that Tatsu back there, but... Or he could have done exactly what he did right there. Cloud, V-trigger into just like a jab to take out Tatsu. But if I do more short Tatsus and forward Tatsus or medium Tatsus, I think that goes a long way. Finally got a semblance of some anti-air going. Let's see how that works. Keeping him out of the sky. Getting thrown. Getting thrown twice. Not 3 times though, because we got some hits done, some blocks done. Again, no anti-air. Ryu has, and that's the thing, Ryu has tools. But I have gotten my defense going a little bit to where, again, I ain't got to do nothing special. I'm just going to sit back and block. Find out which way he's attacking from and block. Because that forces him to have to play my game in that it gets frustrating when you have a plan and what you plan on doing for attack, and every time you attempt to attack, it's not giving you anything. That gets a little frustrating after a while. So, that's kind of the plan. Still poison, need a quick hit to get that out. That's a decent jump back. Throw for the win. That was a decent jump back. I think I was at a pretty good distance from him as it was. Most of his attacks were kind of whiffing at that point. The jump back is okay. It's not anything strong because it didn't put me in a position to really do anything either. It was a good kind of get back and take a breath, but it doesn't really allow you to set up a counterattack, so no need of that. Still anti-air. I mean, F.A.N.G has this long, lofty jump, and he's hopping in on me at unsafe range, and I'm just letting him. I'm okay with that. Just kind of sit back and block. Wait till you get your opportunity to hit. I should have gone for super right there. I got to jump in, heavy punch. Maybe I just wasn't expecting it, but I should have absolutely gone for super right there. Would have put him in a bad position. He would have had to make a lot of decisions that he wasn't really ready. I don't think he was committed to making. I just don't. So I got a little bit of an adaptation that got me around. See if I can close it out right here. Keeping pressure on him with them Hadoukens. Hadouken! But right now, that's the plan. The name of the game, just want to keep pressure. I went back to an old Street Fighter 4 combo string that just doesn't work here. He's keeping that pressure game on me, and that's all she wrote. Again, I learned a little bit from my opponent here, but I did not apply it well enough to where I was able to come out with a victory. It did do a little bit. Actually, I think I did much better in the first round, though. Here's what it is. Or first game. Either way, thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you like, hit that like button. If you love, hit subscribe. If you want to leave me a comment and give me some tips, give me some tips. I really appreciate it, guys. Thanks so much for watching with me. Peace out.